This one, and I read basically I'm going to read the ones that I've written to them and to my kids, and then just a few, and then everybody else will read. This one is Downpour for Julie. It streams from the sky, falls onto her outstretched hands, gloves her fingers, sheathes her arms, lays like ribbons across her budding chest. Come inside, I tell her, and reach for her hand. But she flip-flops her feet. Running now, she zigzags right, left, twist, shimmer. At 12, hair dripping from her shoulders, she spins so suddenly onto and out of herself, water-drenched, she, who is she, dances. Water splashing her girl feet, she dances. Wet and trailing wispy clouds of white smoke, she dances. Wanting to hold her in everlasting love, I become the rain. And another one for Mia, aesthetics. I polished her shoes, adjusted and readjusted her hem. I bathed her, washed her hands and neck, scrubbed her face till her cheeks shone. I trimmed, combed, and brushed her hair for what seems like 100 times, turning this curl and that curl. I even considered a bright red ribbon. I'd place it there on her crown and fan out the bow. But then, noticing how her hair caught against her shoulders, noticing how her slightest motion waved into the fine brown wisps of her hair, I decided against the ribbon. Another one, when one of them was a teenager, it's called Dolphin. Walking on the beach, we felt the overbearing heat of ourselves. Your adolescence, my midlife, my mother's slow dying had broken something between us. Words, yours between clenched teeth, mine stuck in my throat, wouldn't come easily. About 1/4 mile out, the dolphins surfaced, shining in the water. Their brown backs and thick heads caught slivers of light, which caught their roundness, ungainly yet graceful, and their swimming. Moved, you began running along the shore, your legs longer and higher by the second. You trying to keep up with them, I tried to keep up with you. Shoes slapping the sand, towels whipping behind us like banners. We must have gone a mile, racing, not because we were happy, but because something was lifted and lifted us. We couldn't even acknowledge it, but a joy was running us down the beach. Only when they had so far outdistanced us, they were shadows, then the seas dip, then the swell, did we stop? Saying a few words as much to each other as to the breaking waves, we fell back on ourselves, feeling foam, salt, and the ocean's huge loneliness rush against our feet. Okay. Smoke. Voices rise from a house where you've raised children. You hear them brushing like curtains against the windows or chattering on the stairs. Sometimes they whisper inside their beds, sounding like cat fur or dust. When you listen for them, they slip under the doors and fill whole rooms with their silence. When you look for them, hanging their thin blouses, folding their limp socks, they are not there. Nonetheless, they stay with you. In spring, their shadows show you green nubs in the garden. In summer, they feel moist against your skin. Long-legged in the afternoons, they loll and shuffle their big shoes, always keeping their distance, letting only the wind take them. And next person, Alan, why don't you read from your book?